Hi, my name is Terry Bowen, and I live in Brighton, Colorado, which is a small agricultural town about 20 minutes north of Denver. And actually, it's not so small anymore, and we almost consider ourselves a suburb of Denver, but there are still farms up here, and some of the farms were actually given to Japanese Americans after the concentration camps in World War II, and so it's kind of an interesting historical location. I just find that fascinating. Our neighbor right across the street, his father was given land, and his father still works there, and his poor son is waiting for him to retire so that he can retire as well. But that's not the point of this video. What you should know about me: I have two boys. They're adults, and between them I have 6 grandkids, and my youngest grandson was born about 2 weeks ago, and I'm just in love with all of them. I adore them. They bring so much fun and energy and life into this life of mine, and so it's fun. They certainly are a distraction from seminary, so yeah, there we go. I also like to garden. I learned so much about my garden. I learned a lot about life, you know. And there's also something about just getting your hands dirty, digging in that dirt and getting dirty. It is good for my soul. And that's, I think, also why I love to camp, and we have a boat, and so we can spend days in the camper and days out on the lake just floating around and drinking beer. Yep, and that's good. Life is good. So right now my ministry setting is I'm a member of the United Church of Christ, and actually later on in September I will be starting my member in discernment process, and then I have to be a member in discernment for an entire year, and then after that I can be ordained, and that's the track that I'm going to be on. I actually want to do parish ministry, and so that's my 2020 vision is graduation in May, ordination in September, October, new president in November. You know, it'll be a whole new year. It's going to be a great time. But right now I'm currently working at Park Hill Congregational Church, United Church of Christ, and I am their minister of congregational care, and I'm only working part-time, obviously. So I work there 10 hours a week, and it's a new ministry it was a new position that was just created, and so getting the congregational care ministry off the ground and running, as well as finding ways for us to connect as a congregation, and so which kind of ties into why I'm taking this course. Congregational development, I think, will be very useful. Parish leadership, I just finished my internship, and I did that at Park Hill as well, and that was 9 months, and I learned exponentially through that experience, and so I'm just looking forward to continuing all the learning that I've already done, and I think that this course will be integral in eventually leading a parish. And you know, I don't know if this will ever come to fruition, but never say never. But I think at some point there's not a progressive voice up in Brighton, Colorado, and it's grown. It's a large city, so it would be a good place to put a new church start. We'll see what the Holy Spirit, how the Holy Spirit leads in that, right? So right now, what do I find most challenging or difficult about faith community leadership? White male privilege. White male privilege. because when there are males who make a lot of money and spend that money on the church and then believe that they are the ones that can make the decisions, that's difficult. And when they believe that they deserve attention that other people can't get because of that, or that they deserve special attention because of their privilege, it can be difficult, and it can be not only a challenge, I think it can be detrimental to the cohesiveness of a church too. And those also, I have had several people, white males, tell me that they did not believe that I could be pastor as a female. So that has been difficult. The other thing that's difficult is really finding time for self-care. I know it's important. I know that it needs to be done. I'm hoping that at some point when I'm in a regular routine, that will be a little bit easier. But right now, being as busy as I am with school and with work and with the grandbabies, it is hard. And so that's just something that I always have to keep in the back of my mind. What I value most about and enjoy about being in a faith community is I love walking with people and their journeys, whatever they are. I like walking with them in the good times and in the bad times. And I also, as in a leadership role, I like watching people come into their roles, right? When they realize that, wow, I can do this, and I like empowering people to do what God has given them the gifts and the talents to do. I think that is really great. And I also like when you can watch the Holy Spirit in a meeting or in a faith community, when the Holy Spirit leads and the community listens and follows, and the community itself is in discernment. And I think that is just sacred times. And I also think that there are so many sacred and holy moments that make this work so valuable and so life-giving and life-affirming too. So I'm sorry, I'm sick right now, and so I know I sound a little nasally, and trust me, I feel that way too. So I'm looking forward to this class, and looking forward to seeing all your videos too. Thanks, bye.